First record I've gone with is Michael Jackson's Dangerous, because I believe, if I remember correctly, it was the first cassette tape that I ever bought. I bought singles before, but I think this was my first album. And I remember just seeing this artwork as well. As a kid, you're so drawn to how much is going on and how colourful it is, and that's not even talking about the music on it, which is sensational. So yeah, this was a must. Second, I've gone for Blur. I grew up in England in the 90s-ish. Well, certainly I was kind of getting into music around that sort of Britpop era, and it was very much Oasis or Blur, but I love both of them, and this is just a phenomenal record, and it really kind of, alongside What's the Story, Morning Glory, really sort of getting me into this kind of music and shaping me quite substantially. Yeah. This guy, Neil Young, up there with my favourite artists of all time. I think he's just spanned decades and made 100,000 million records, and but what I love about him is that he's just always done his own thing. Cat Stevens is a guy that my mum and dad used to play a lot of Cat Stevens when I was a kid. But yeah, there's a song called The Wind, which is the first track on his record, which is so beautiful. It's only about 2 minutes long, and but just stunning lyrics and just a gorgeous little song. Yeah, Arcade Fire, I think, are one of the best bands to have been around for the last sort of, well, getting on for a decade, I suppose. And Neon Bible is mind-blowing. I think it's probably, for me, it's them at their peak. I think the last track, you can imagine it being played in Twin Peaks or something, and yeah, it's just a fantastic album. Iron and Wine, just for his beard, as well as his fantastic music, but I've been into these guys for a long, long time, and I played Blues Fest in Byron Bay a couple of years ago, and I got to meet him and had a beer with him. Fanboyed very hard. I think he was fairly fed up with me by the end of the beer, but yeah, he was a really nice bloke, and I think they're a brilliant band. This, arguably the best gig of all time, I'd say. Just an amazing moment in time where everyone was still alive and still sort of at their peak, and I remember watching the DVD, or maybe it was even a video when I watched it, and there's a hilariously comical moment with Van Morrison in this as well, where he's wearing a sort of some sort of tracksuit. He's not the most sort of athletic man, Van Morrison, but he sort of does these bizarre karate kicks and then leaves halfway through the song and lets his band finish for him. So I might try that. I might try a tracksuit at one of my gigs. And lastly, but probably not least, the Beatles. It seems like it would be a foolish move to leave these guys out, and I write a lot of stories, I suppose, within my songs about people, and I think Eleanor Rigby's a classic version of a story about everyday people, and it's really tragically sad, and the strings are recorded so perfectly, and I'm always trying to get my strings to sound like that, and they never do. So yeah, Beatles.